Welcome to More Smiles. Today we're going to talk about what we do here to keep you safe. We developed 20 years ago a credo that patients could look at to see all the things that we do here to keep you safe and protect you as you receive your dental care. We want you to feel very confident. You can ask for a copy of that credo. We're more than happy to give you one. Where it begins, though, is with our guidelines that we follow in our employee manual. We follow the Center for Disease Control recommendations and the Louisiana State Board of Dentistry recommendations, and they inspect dental offices for that around the state every 3 years. When dental instruments are used on you, we're going to start here with what happens with the instruments that are used on you. First of all, they're put into a contaminated area indicated by the red light. Those areas, that equipment is parked here until the team is ready to begin the sterilization process. They protect themselves, and then they use ultrasonic equipment and other abrasives to remove any heavy debris, cements, or anything that is stuck on the equipment. Once that has been cleaned up, we dry the material to keep those instruments nice and safe and long-lasting. Once that equipment has been dried, we will go ahead and wrap it with paper and create kits that can be sterilized in the autoclave. When the kits are going to be autoclaved, they're placed in here and heated to a specific degree for a specific period of time. We place in the autoclave an indicator strip every cycle to make sure that at the toughest spot to sterilize, that has occurred. Once a month per CDC standards, rather once a week per CDC standards, we do a live kill to assure that spores are being killed. So we get our dentistry done here just like you do. We want to know this equipment is working up to speed. The materials and the instruments stay wrapped until we need them again, and then they're not open until they're being ready to be used on you. In that way, the instruments are always clean, always sterile, and always prepared for you as if they were brand new. Now let us go to the operatories, and we're going to show you what we do in that part of the building that keeps you safe. Continuing here at More Smiles, how we protect you during your appointment here, let's go over some things we do in the operatory. First of all, we use barriers, and that means that we only touch things that we can dispose of. Headrest covers, handle covers, light switch covers. Anything that we're going to be touching during your appointment, we have a barrier that we can go ahead and remove and throw away and discard. Surfaces here are wiped down daily, such as the chair, the light covers, and we use materials such as the wipes you see over there, the brand Santa Cloth, and what it does, it removes the bacteria, the material that's there, and constantly stays on the surface and continues to kill virus, bacteria, and any fungus that is on the surface. So this room is completely either changed out or wiped down and sterile at this time. Anything we're going to touch has a barrier on it that can be removed. And if we touched it by accident, we make a note of it and change it. The instruments here, as you see, when we did the sterilization room, are wrapped, and then if we're doing a procedure that involves sterile technique, the dental assistant will have gloves on and will open up the packet, and the inside of the wrap, which she would not be touching with bare hands, becomes a sterile working surface for these instruments to be used on. And that allows us to have a field and a barrier over the counter. We also provide you with personal safety equipment like we use. We put safety glasses over your eyes to protect those mucous membranes. Now, we ourselves need to protect you from us. We wear masks, and we wear them properly here at More Smiles. These masks actually spend more time protecting you from us than us from you. They're worn in a very specific manner that our team is instructed to do. So therefore, if we sneeze, we cannot get things out. If these become wet, or we're finished using them, we throw them away. Gloves are worn, either aseptic gloves for normal, regular procedures, or for surgical procedures, we use surgical sterile gloves. And they are changed often during the appointment. You may see us wash our hands while we take the gloves off, or while we're leaving the operatory, or before we walk in to see you in the operatory you're in. But hands are washed between appointments. So we wear safety glasses, masks, and gloves, not only to protect ourselves, but to protect you. So when we're doing your appointment here, our goal is to keep you safe and to make sure you have a very high confidence that you're going to be treated nicely here. So in addition to all the dental equipment we use here, there are many other comfort features that we use, such as warm neck rolls, dipping your hand in paraffin wax. All that has to be kept into play as far as being disinfected and sterile between patients. For instance, we always offer you blankets if you're cold in here, because I like it to be chilly when I'm working, and we wash these after every use. Some patients have little troubles with their back or neck, so we have these dog bone pillows that we actually put in the washing machine. So whenever we use something on a patient, it is never used again unless it's been cleaned in ways acceptable for the Center for Disease Control. We want you to feel safe here at MoreSMILES from the moment you enter the office. Ashley's going to demonstrate now, for instance, we have door handles instead of door knobs that allow you to safely open up with the back of your hand, a recommended way of coming in and out of public spaces. The chairs we have in the reception room are actually wiped down every morning so that we have active material that kills bacteria, virus, and fungus, just like we have in our operatories, so that things that are touched all day will constantly stay clean and disinfected. So finally, at MoreSMILES here, we always want you to know what we're doing to keep you safe. We have a peace of mind sheet that you can have at any time you want to. You can read this and be educated on the things that we do. We want you to be relaxed and comfortable here and know that you're being treated the best way possible. Because while you're here, we want you to smile more.